Patriots hoisting that Lombardi trophy. What did you do this season? Did you lose your fantasy league too? Well, here we are on stage 2 with Michael Fabiano and Marcus Grant. Guys, I like to call this set Blue Steel. You guys always look like Ocean's 11 up here in your suits, looking all fancy, but you're giving the fantasy advice, and that's what we pay you guys for. So when you look at the receivers right now, you have Dez Bryant, you have Calvin Johnson. Who is going to have a better season? We're going to start with you, Fabs. Go.
I'm going Colleen Wolfe. That was a heck of a catch right there.
I'm not going to lie.
That's what, like 2 points in a PPR league right there?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'll take it.
You can't lose with either one of these wide receivers. They're both phenomenal. I'm going to go Calvin Johnson because I think he has a better ceiling than Dez Bryant, and we've seen that ceiling in the past. Last year, he did miss 3 games, still had over 1,000 yards, still had 71 catches and 8 touchdowns. In the 2 previous years, he was the #1 wide receiver in fantasy football. As much as I love Dez, he hasn't gotten to that level just yet. And Calvin comes into this year fully healthy, great rapport with Matt Stafford. So, again, you can't lose with either one of these players, but I'm going Calvin over Dez.
Now, you mentioned his health. That's important because he has dealt with injuries the last 2 years. His receiving yards per game, they're down the last 3 seasons. So, what do you think about Dez? I feel like you're going with him, right?
I'm going with Dez simply because we can't have peace here on the set.
Never.
Absolutely not. So I'm going with Dez Bryant. I said before last season I thought he could be the #1 fantasy receiver. It didn't happen because the Cowboy offense seemed to forget about him at times. This year, I think he's back. They're going with a committee in the backfield. No more DeMarco Murray. So I think Tony Romo is going to sling it a little bit more. I like the way they target Dez. I mean, he really is the focal point of that passing game. And I think number 88 has a really, really big.
Well, we need a tiebreaker here, so Marcus, I'm going with you. Golden Tate is going to take away some attention from
You're going to be excommunicated from Eagle Nation.
Well, let's not talk about that. We're talking about fantasy right now, and I'm going Dez Bryant. Marcus, Fabs, thank you very much. And guys, be sure to watch NFL Fantasy Live Monday through Friday on NFL.com and NFL Now at 4 p.m. Eastern. See you next time.